Welcome to my channel.
My husband told me he's cheated on me before we got married. We're both 20 and got married at 18. Young, I know. He recently admitted that he's cheated on me on multiple accounts before we got married. And his reason was because he was in HS, didn't want to miss out on anything, and that I wouldn't listen and made things so difficult. When I asked him why didn't he just break it off between us, he told me he still wanted to be with me even if I was difficult. It doesn't help that he's had a history of it before me. Before him, I believed that once a cheater, always a cheater. But like any cheater would say, I'm different now. And I ducking believed him after a while. He says that it's the past now and that it's been 2 years since he's last cheated. Because of how long it's been, he said that I should let it go and not be so upset and over-dramatic about it. But it's ducking news to me. So why can't I be dramatic over this? What gives him the right to think that because he's over it, that I should be too? I feel like he just doesn't want to hear what I have to say about this because he doesn't want to go through feeling guilty again. But honestly, he ducking deserves to. I'm so ducking hurt, I just want to ducking scream my head off. But all I can do is keep it bottled up because I'm too dramatic. Redditors' reactions. Redditor 1, you're not in the least bit dramatic. I'm sorry, but your husband is a ducking douche. The fact that he cheated and lied to you, and on top of that shit he didn't even fess up before you got married, thereby stripping you of an informed choice to say yes or no. You went in blind and now he's telling you to quit being dramatic. I'm enraged for you. I would honestly monitor how you feel from here on out. If he fails to show any real remorse or make moves to make you feel loved and secure in the marriage, then leave his miserable ass and find yourself a better situation without him. I know feelings are complicated and things take time, but really no person should ever have to put up with a scenario like this. Redditor 2, I didn't even read all of it to realize the guy's an ass. I'm sorry, but I would have dropped him as soon as I would have been told that. He didn't want to miss out on anything, but yet put your feelings and trust on the line just so he could go do some other stuff behind your back. This pisses me off, and I'm sorry, I just hate cheaters, especially when they try to rationalize their behavior. I really hope you examine your relationship and realize you deserve a lot better. Update, third time's the charm, right? It really sucks that I've allowed myself to be in this situation. You've cheated on me 3 times now. The first was with your ex, who you only went to for emotional support whenever we fought. The second one was a girl in your school who you went to for companionship whenever I wouldn't listen to you. These were before we got married. Now there's another girl. For physical and emotional companionship. All of these times, we had problems between us that ended up with me as the main source of the problem, and that's why you needed the support from other women. I can't begin to even tell you how much it hurts and how stupid I ducking feel for always allowing this. I try to fix myself, and I'm starting individual therapy to learn how to not self-pity and self-sabotage. And in the meantime, you do this? I feel like a ducking clown. You said you want to go to couples therapy together soon to fix what we have, and then you say, oh, I'll cut off the physical ties. But I'm not cutting her off completely. I finally made a friend. You've said this about the last 2 as well. I'm ducking tired of this. I ducking hate you. I hate having endless nights crying over someone who says they feel guilty, but doesn't even do anything about it. You're not guilty. I really hate you. This really hurts. And it honestly feels like you're more concerned about the money you're going to lose from the army than this. 5 years of this ducking shit. It's taken such a big toll on me mentally and emotionally. I want a divorce, but it's just me ducking you over for money in my pocket, right? Redditors' reactions. Redditor 1, don't let him gaslight you into feeling bad about wanting a divorce. He cheated and you can't get past it, you owe him nothing. Redditor 2, you don't deserve any of that. You deserve someone so much better. It's understandable to feel that way. Redditor 3, it is not your fault. You didn't allow this to happen. He did this to you. He's chosen a new friend over you. His wife. How does that feel? What do you think you should do about it now? It's over, mate. Redditor 4, so what if he thinks you're divorcing him for the money? Honestly, it sounds like he's manipulating you with lines like that, and I think you know it. You want fairness, an admission of guilt, and your own happiness. I think you need to choose your own happiness over whatever your husband is going to think, feel, say. Update: considering divorce, not sure where to really start. Things just aren't working out between my husband and I. We've been together for almost 6 years, married for 1.5. We're so young, both 20, and impulsively got married after he joined the army. A year or so later, we realized that we have so many issues with ourselves it just isn't worth it to be with each other. A petty and gross part of me wants to report him for infidelity, which is true on his part, and ruin his life. But I know that's not the right thing to do. I moved back to my home state, California, to live with my family again. I want to get a divorce, but his name is on the house. Since his name is on the house, he apparently has power to resell the house. Family says I should put off the divorce until they're able to refinance. But I really can't stand being with a guy who cheated and feels that it's not worth it any longer. Is there any way I could prevent him from ducking my family and I over in divorce papers? Redditors' reactions. Redditor 1, well, being that you don't have a child involved, he can't really do anything. You'll be rewarded your own separate property, and any that you share you'll have to decide. As for money, you won't get alimony but also won't have to pay alimony. Your separate accounts will go separately, any mutual accounts get cleaned out and closed. Basically you get your own shit and he gets his. You'll be okay, kid. Just went through similar, but I have a child of whom I am the sole parent of now. I understand your stress, but make it through this and life might start looking up. I'm in my 20s myself, so for real, if I can do it, anyone can. Op answer: luckily, there's nothing mutual between us. I'm more concerned with the house since it's under his name and my mom's name. I guess I should add that for clarification. So there's really nothing he can do even with his name on the house? Redditor 2, talk to a lawyer, whether you hire one or not. Thank you for watching. Comment what do you think about this situation. Don't forget to like and subscribe.